Welcome to the Full Thai Rules Show, where we'll be going over what's happening in Australian Muay Thai, rankings, future matchups, and anything to be excited about in the coming future. My name's Indigo Boyd, this is Peter Fraska, and first we will be going over the Warriors Way fight results that just happened on the weekend. First we had Kiki Canyat. She defeated Lana Sakla. Did you manage to watch any of that?
I was peeking through the curtain a little bit.
That's right, you were fight number 2. Kiki was very impressive, just a slight step ahead in pretty much everything. Very impressed. Really excited to see what she does in her division. Moving on, we had Peter Fraska taking on Josh Glasco. How did you feel in your fight, Pete?
Felt good, felt solid, well prepared this time around. So, yeah.
You
did what the coach told me to do.
For once. It was a classic Southpaw versus Orthodox. Pete had really good Southpaw weapons. Josh, very tough, but just couldn't seem to find any answers. Well done, Pete. Fight 3, Senglu defeating Eric de Ramos. Romas, I'm sorry. Eric de Romas. I'm sorry, Eric. It's a tough fight. I had information that Eric broke his jaw in the second or third round, which is crazy to push through. I think
actually that was from Rolling Thunder, wasn't it?
Yes.
Was it from the Rolling Thunder?
I'm not 100% sure.
Because I saw that at the end, and it looked like he was out. For a second or two.
I saw I saw the last round because I was in and out with the fights. And he looked like he'd just been through a war. But like barely taken a backward step. They make him tough at honour. Well done, Eric. That was a tough performance. And well done to Sang. You know Sang?
So I saw him fight a few times on the Muay Vic circuit, and he's just relentless. Tough. Relentless, just keeps going.
And that was his debut.
And to be honest, it wasn't like I knew he would fight like that regardless of whether or not he's making his professional debut or anything like that. I reckon he's definitely one to watch as well.
Well done, Sang. Awesome victory. This one I'm really excited about. Kevin Pham versus Tien Mai. From an outsider perspective, I was excited about this. Tien Mai has a very tricky style, strong kicks. Kevin was more of a boxer in his other 2 fights. So this fight we really saw more weapons from Kevin, more IQ. He started off a bit erratic,
That's how I felt as well,
As soon as he got that energy out though, then he settled. I think he's going to be a real problem in the 61 kilo division. He's had 3 fights, 2 stoppages, and his only loss was against what's his name? Nathan Giles. And Nathan is contesting against people in the top 10. So 61 kg division, Kevin Pham, look out for that name. Next, after that, Keanu Friend versus Dakota Cooper. This was a bit in the mix of the show, so I didn't get to watch a lot of it. But the gym name?
Keith Grant's gym.
Keith Grant, top trainer. Trained with a lot of people in the Vic scene, so anyone who comes out of Keith's is going to be tough. Caleb Perkis versus Cruz Hollingdale. Caleb came out on top. I was excited to see Cruz because he's a young up-and-comer. I'm always excited to see the young up-and-comers. Caleb just had, he was just on top. But anyone that comes out of ATG or Alexi's gym, they're usually really well put together. And Cruz is no exception. He's very strong, really promising fighter in the division. That's a good scalp for Caleb. Really happy for him. That was a good win.
I could see Alexi being a coach that is, because he's already so technical.
He's so tough. He's such an arsehole. He's so tough. But I did a bit of training with him quite a while ago, and he teaches you the thing, and you need to keep that in your head, you know, and that's like the Bible, you know, and he teaches it to you. He's a great coach.
Because even watching him, because I shot a few hardcore shows when he was fighting on, and he's just like, he's tricky, you know what I mean? But he's still like, he's got that tough fighterness about him too. So it's like a good mix of the two.
Yeah.
You know,
And it's good to see him moving to a promoter now. He's got, you know, he's done everything he can, you know, in the fight scene, and he's still going. He's still doing more,
still staying active,
which is sick. And then we had Tien Mai versus Marissa Baker. Marissa came down from 57, I believe, to fight Sam at 55. This was a big. Well, it was a clash of styles.
Yeah, right.
But they had very similar styles, like very strong punches, strong kicks, and Sam just came out on top.
Yeah, right.
Again, I didn't get to watch the whole thing.
Yeah.
But
because I was like caught like halfway through that. as well.
Yeah. But just two very similar. I think like that could go either way. Each fight.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Because I've seen Marissa fight before. She seems just like a tank.
Yeah,
you know,
she really
she's
is
real tough. Like, yeah.
I think that would be one I would watch again. For maybe an Australian title or something, because Sam is from New South Wales. Marissa from Victoria. I would definitely pay to watch that one again. Really good fight. Simon Lang defeated Martin Nuan. From Nuan from 8 Blades. It's good to see. Sorry, not Simon. Simon.
No, that's true. Simon. I thought it was Simon for ages as well. Actually.
I've been calling him Simon for ages.
Yes.
Simon had a really good comeback win against Martin.
Because the last time he fought was against was it Zane Braniff, or was it later than that?
I can't remember, but I remember the Zane fight.
Yeah.
Again, another really well put together fighter.
Tricky fighter.
Doesn't matter what position he is, he finds something to hit you with.
Yeah. He has been training forever.
He fought in Malaysia as well, I thought.
I think he is Malaysian.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, he's from Malaysia, because I actually found on YouTube, because I was just trying to find his fights, and I saw him training at Evolve, and he was just like a little kid. Yeah. He's been training for a long time. So I think that's where all the trickiness and just like being so comfortable in the ring comes from.
Yeah. And it really it showed in this one.
You can see it.
Martin coming from 8 Blades, the toughest gym. One of the toughest in Victoria, and he just had all the answers for Martin. Martin barely taking a step back, taking it to him in every situation. But Simon just had all the answers. Well done to Simon for the win.
Entertaining all the way through. I love that fight. That was a good one.
Really good fight. Helen Styles defeating Raven Simpson from New Zealand. Great to see Helen back. She's just made the transition from her old gym, ACSA, to the ring gym. A few more weapons I saw in her arsenal, but the same old Helen. She was tough. She had really sharp elbows. Her clinch was really good.
Walk forward. Going straight through everything.
It was great to see her back. I think she dominated in the clinch. It was kind of even on the boxing, I thought. Raven was.
I agree. She was sharp.
Tough.
Raven was pretty sharp with her boxing.
She was really young, Raven. I think she's like 18, 19. And they both threw some pretty crazy elbows. But Raven's skin just wouldn't break, you know? It was like young skin.
I didn't know she was New Zealand champion either.
New Zealand champion. Her last fight, she just fought someone quite predominant. Bryony Sodden actually fought her. And Raven beat her. The name leaves me, but she's a high caliber opponent. Heavy punches, heavy kicks.
She's still freaking
still throwing down. Well done, Helen. That was a brilliant fight. On the main card, Andoni Uhila versus Mislav Horvat. These were the big boys. I think. I was in the corner of Andoni, but even looking over at Mislav when he was bouncing and geeing himself up, that's a scary dude. Mislav, he was ready to throw down, and he did really well. He was pushing Andoni. I think he won rounds 1 and 2, in my opinion. Like he really pushed Andoni, and the thing that how it ended was a cut, a doctor stoppage. Andoni,
it was 2 cuts actually.
2 cuts, yeah. Cut him on the right side and the left side.
Yeah,
I
that
think
was the big one that stopped it. Yeah.
Yeah. So the doctor called it quits. And yeah, how it came about, Andoni mixed his elbows with his punches, whereas I think Mislav was kicking or he was punching. You know, that up kick to the face.
Yeah, there was a few front face teeps that were landing heavy.
That was really starting to work for him.
Yep.
But then just Andoni finding that mark with his elbows. Like they were both flying, and then just Andoni swapping the elbow for a punch.
Yeah,
and that's what collected him.
Yeah,
so,
that fight was definitely, it just raises the heart rate. Because it's like, I know Mislav comes out hard. I've seen him do it to other people before and just knock people out. Yeah. So I'm like, and you know, Andoni's Andoni. Yeah. So
it was one of those ones from the corner. I was looking at Mislav and I was like, oh my god, go Andoni, where you go, you fight him.
I'm on the sideline. I'm like, I'm pretty happy.
Good job, guys.
I'm pretty happy. General admission. Right now.
Yeah, absolutely. So Andoni, the new WMC state champion. Congratulations, Andoni. Next, we had Farhed Haidar versus Kenta Sawa. I do believe Kenta missed weight by a little bit, so he couldn't take the WMC Australian title.
Did you know how that happened? Or
I'm not sure. You never, like, it does happen from time to time, and you know, I'm sure Kenta takes full ownership. You know, you don't know the full details.
No, of course not. Yeah,
not going to comment. But as a professional, you need to make sure you're on top of these things, and unfortunately sometimes it doesn't play out. So you cop it on the chin and you move on, and that's what it looked like in the ring too. So Farhed just he got the better of him, you know, had answers that you know he needed, and Kenta was gracious in defeat. It seemed, you know, he was happy for his opponent.
And they've fought twice before already, so they're already familiar with each other's game, and I guess, I mean, like, they're both comfortable being in the ring with each other as well, right? So,
really good fight for the Australian scene. That final fight, I really liked it. That also moves. Farhed was at number 6 in the 55 kg division. Kenta at number 3. So now Farhed, with that WMC national title, moves to number 3 in the 55 kg division. And Farhed, the new WMC Oz champ. Congratulations. And the main event, Rhys Corrian versus Chris Nuan. I got a real soft spot for Chris. Fought him a long time ago. He clinched the shit out of me. But yeah, this fight, like, from the outside, Rhys is like as strong as they come in the lightweight division. He was the first Aussie to fight Taxon Lek, and didn't get knocked out. He went the whole fight.
Was that 63?
I believe it was like 63, yes, 63.5.
Because I was going to say it was 61 kilos, and he's tall. He's
long,
tall,
rangy.
Still strong.
And powerful.
Yeah.
And usually, like, the face teeps, I think they hit and you get a bit of a black.
It's definitely a shock.
It's a shock, but not many times you see, like, the force behind what he had. If you didn't watch the fight at home, Rhys hit Chris with a face-teep, I believe it was a rear leg, and it just floored poor Chris. Just flattened him out, and he got up and he wanted to continue. There was no backward steps. Chris was in there to fight, but after he got the 8 count, and then Rhys just swarmed him, and Abbas had seen enough and called it off. And that was for the WMC Australian title in the 61 kg division. So well done, Rhys. I hope we see Chris back for a couple more. Like, Chris has, he's got a lot of skills, and he's very experienced. He's been in the game a long time. He was in the game, like, he was fighting before I was fighting. On an old show, Brute Force. Shout out to anyone from the Brute Force that's listening. Yeah, he's been in the game a long time, and I just hate to see him go out like that.
Yeah. And he's fought like at the top.
At the top.
You know, he's fought and won championship before and done well. So
yeah. Also fought legends, Indigo Boyd.
Yeah.
I can't think of anyone else.
He's one of the greatest, like, of all time.
No, he's good on a podcast. Right. So that's a wrap for the Warriors Way show. Congratulations to Alexi and Hammer on an awesome show. I think for the next show they've got a prize lined up for Fighter of the Night, Super Bond training camp. So that'll be sick.
Be good.
I'm sure Alexi will be open for nominations now. So if you want to jump in on Warriors Way's next show, make sure send Alexi a message or Hammer. They'll get you matched. And I want to touch on Chad Collins fighting for the RWS Stadium title. If you're not familiar with what the Rajadamnern Stadium title is, Rajadamnern was the first Muay Thai stadium, and it's the most prestigious. Chad Collins has been, I think, Aussie's pound for pound #1 fighter for a long time. He's fought anyone and everyone. He's gone to Japan and won multiple world championships, I believe. WMC world champ, WBC world champ. He's got every belt you could think of. There was a reel he did showing all of his belts. He had a couple of ISKA state titles and some other ones, and it's just like, he's got more belts than I've had cooked dinners. He's got that many. It's crazy.
I feel like you just start giving them away.
Well,
at that point,
yeah,
what
as
do with them?
birthday presents, or paperweights or something like that. But
just imagine trying to put them all on at once. You make like a dress out of it.
I'd make it happen. But yeah, unfortunately, Chad just come up short, which broke my heart. Growing through my fight career, Chad Collins is one of the ones that was. You always see it everywhere. That was a big title to get. It's like one that was missing, But again, even in defeat, you could just see he was still smiling. He was still happy to be there, happy to be in Thailand. So
because I was watching, I was kind of half asleep, to be fair. But when I saw the scorecard at the end, like there's two judges that gave it 50-45, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, okay.
And I was just like, how is that?
Yeah.
Because look, I mean, I think Chad was mostly boxing. Against, like, Dan was just throwing those kicks over and over again. But I don't think it warranted 50-45. it wasn't like a completely dominant performance, in my opinion.
No, fair enough. I think, anyone at Chad's level is going to be a insanely hard fight. I'd hate to be a judge in any of them, because all Chad's weapons are devastating. So then, the opponent's weapons that beat Chad, they have to be strong, otherwise, it's he just walked through them.
He's got that relentless pressure about him.
Crazy pressure.
So I guess with Muay Thai scoring, it's probably a bit. It is 100% a bit different. Because if you come from like a kickboxing, like from Rise, and you're a heavy boxer like he is, it's going to work in your favour 100%. But Muay Thai.
It's definitely a little bit different. I'm sure the team at Strikeforce had a great plan, and unfortunately just couldn't come about. But Chad, we're all proud of you, mate. The whole of Australia is proud of you, and you're still everyone's idol. So congrats on a great fight. Okay, and coming up, a couple of things I want to talk about quickly. We have Roots 32 Starter Fire. Very excited for Sai to put on a show. He always puts on an amazing show, Roots or Rebellion. Not sure of any fighters on there yet, but I believe he is still on the lookout for some. That's in May.
23rd, I'm pretty sure.
I believe May 23rd. And another thing, Full Thai Rules is changing their systems, for the rankings. There'll be more information posted about that. We've got a way to make everything into an app now, so it'll be quickly accessible. So yeah, make sure to stay tuned for more details on that as they come about. This episode is proudly brought to you by Agency Spare Parts. If you're a tradesman looking for quality parts, head to agencyspareparts.com.au, download the app, spend $100 and get yourself a free ice maker worth over $100.